Welcome to Echoes of Faith, where stories of hope, grace, and redemption come to life. Each story is a journey of faith, a testament to the power of God's love, and a reminder that no one is ever too far from His grace. In a world chasing what shines, one girl was about to learn the value of what lasts. 12-year-old Melody thought Christmas was about getting what you want, until a few careless words sent her to a quiet workshop where broken toys found new life. There, under the hum of an old lamp and the smell of cedar and cocoa, she met a man who taught her that real gifts aren't bought, they're shared. This is a story about compassion, grace, and the beauty of giving. This is The Toymaker's Gift. The Christmas tree twinkled in the corner of the living room, its lights catching the reflection of snow just beginning to fall outside. Garland wrapped the banister. A faint scent of cinnamon drifted from the kitchen. But inside the Parker home, the air was tight with disappointment. "Melody," her mother said, voice steady. The school called again. Melody sank lower on the sofa, her phone still in her hand. "It was just a joke, Mom." Everyone laughed. Her father folded his arms. "Everyone? Including the girl you made fun of?" Her stomach sank. She knew what this was about. The comment she made about Harper's shoes. Old sneakers held together with duct tape. She hadn't meant to be cruel. It just came out. But that didn't matter now. Her mother leaned forward. "Do you remember when we told you we didn't grow up with everything you have?" Yeah. You worked weekends to buy your own clothes," Melody muttered, eyes fixed on the glittering tree. "And yet, here we are again," her father added. "Another call, another apology." Melody shrugged. "I said I was sorry." "Sorry isn't the same as understanding," her mother said quietly. Her father reached into his pocket and set something on the coffee table, her credit card. "We're taking this back. Until further notice." Melody's head snapped up. "What?" "But that's how I was going to buy the Coach bag. Everyone's getting one for Christmas." Her mother's eyes softened, but her tone remained firm. "And that's exactly the problem. You think having what everyone else has makes you someone. It doesn't." Melody stood, her voice rising. "So what? I'm grounded for Christmas?" "Not exactly," her father said. He slid a flyer across the table. "Community Toy Workshop. Volunteers needed. Whitaker's Workshop." "You'll be volunteering there until Christmas Eve," her mother said. "Mr. Whitaker needs help fixing and wrapping toys for kids who don't have anything. He's expecting you tomorrow." Melody stared at the flyer. A photo showed an older man surrounded by wooden toys and smiling children. "A toy shop? Seriously?" Her father raised an eyebrow. "You want something this Christmas? Start by helping someone else find their joy." The next morning, Melody trudged through the snow to a small brick building at the end of Main Street. A hand-painted sign read, "Whitaker's Workshop, where every toy has a story." Inside, it smelled like cedar and cocoa. Tools lined the walls, wooden animals and puzzles dried on long tables. "Ah," came a warm voice from the back. "You must be my new helper." Mr. Whitaker appeared, gray hair tousled, red suspenders over a flannel shirt, glasses perched low on his nose. "Your folks called. Said you could use a little Christmas perspective." Melody crossed her arms. "They said I'm here to help." "Good," he said, handing her a roll of wrapping paper. "We've got a lot of helping to do." At first, she worked in silence, folding, taping, watching. Kids came and went. Some dropped off broken toys, others picked up gifts from the donation list. A girl brought in a doll missing an arm. A boy handed over a toy truck with a busted wheel. Mr. Whitaker treated each one like treasure. "Why bother?" Melody asked after a few days. "These toys are old. You could just buy new ones?" Mr. Whitaker smiled without looking up. "Love doesn't check price tags, Miss Melody. Sometimes fixing what's broken reminds people they're not forgotten." His words lingered. By the end of the week, Melody started showing up early. She learned how to sand blocks, tie ribbons, match toys to names. Each tag came with a note. For Ava, loves puzzles. For Jordan, dreams of being a firefighter. For Mia, needs a warm blanket. These weren't wish lists filled with brands, just kids hoping for something simple, something their own. On Christmas Eve morning, Mr. Whitaker handed her a list. 3 deliveries left, he said, loading his van. Want to ride along? Snow dusted the sidewalks as they drove through quiet neighborhoods, stopping at small apartments and shelters. Melody met families who greeted them with hugs and tearful thanks. At one stop, a girl her age beamed as she opened her gift, a second-hand purse with frayed straps. "It's perfect," the girl whispered, hugging it to her chest. Melody smiled politely, but something tugged inside. As Mr. Whitaker stepped in to speak with the girl's mother, Melody lingered near the door. She heard soft voices from the kitchen. "Maybe next year I can get her a new one," the mother said. "It's just between the rent and groceries." "It's okay, Mom," the girl replied quickly, heading into the kitchen. "I understand." "You sure? You deserve something nice for the Christmas dance." "Nobody looks at the bag anyway." Melody blinked fast. Nobody looks at the bag anyway. She thought of Harper's shoes, of her own obsession with labels, of how often she'd equated worth with what she wore. When Mr. Whitaker returned, he noticed her silence. "Everything all right, Miss Melody?" She nodded quickly. "Yeah," she whispered, "everything's fine." But she kept glancing back at the house as they drove away, the flickering porch light glowing faintly in the snow. The next morning, Melody woke to her parents calling her downstairs. "Merry Christmas," her mom said, handing her a neatly wrapped box. Inside was the Coach bag, sleek, stylish, exactly what she'd wanted. She ran her fingers over the stitching, but her heart didn't leap the way she expected. Her thoughts drifted to the girl's wide-eyed smile over a frayed purse. "You earned it," her father said. "We're proud of how hard you worked." She smiled faintly. "Thanks, Dad." That afternoon, she returned to Whitaker's workshop to help clean up. Mr. Whitaker was sorting leftover toys. "Good holiday?" he asked. She nodded and held up the bag. "I got what I wanted." "And how does it feel?" She hesitated. "Different than I thought." He nodded, eyes twinkling. "Funny thing about gifts, sometimes they don't feel right until you give them away." Later that afternoon, Melody walked through the snow to the apartment she had visited the day before. She spotted the same girl from Christmas Eve coming out the door. "Hey," Melody said gently. "I heard you have a Christmas dance, and I know how it feels to want to show up looking your best." The girl looked up, surprised. Melody held out the Coach bag. "I wanted you to have this."
The girl stared, wide-eyed. "Wait, seriously? This is real. Are you sure?" Melody nodded. "Yeah, I think it was meant for you anyway. You deserve to feel amazing walking into that dance. Merry Christmas." The girl lifted the bag slightly, almost like she was holding something sacred, before whispering, "Same to you." "Thank you. Really, thank you." Melody smiled, a real smile, full of peace.
As she stepped back into the snow, Mr. Whitaker's words echoed in her heart. Sometimes God doesn't give us what we want right away, because He's busy giving us what we need. Sometimes, the miracle of Christmas isn't found beneath the tree. It's discovered in the heart that learns to give. Melody thought she'd lost something she wanted, but she gained what she needed: understanding, compassion, and a faith that sees value where others see none. Because love, when freely given, always finds its way back, often wrapped in grace and tied with joy. Continue the journey of faith, hope, and second chances with more stories from the Echoes of Faith series.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, no matter what fires we face, faith will always carry us through. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure to leave a comment. Subscribe for more stories that inspire and uplift. This is Echoes of Faith, where every story brings hope. If today's story moved you, be sure to discover more heartfelt journeys in the Echoes of Faith series and uplift your spirit. Don't miss out on the next chapter. There's always more to uncover.